Hey, 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 Taurus, what's happening? Come on in, sit down. Let us talk about what you're fixing to be going through and how you can overcome, potentially what could be blocking you to help you get through this situation or whatever situation it is that you'll be going through, right? And I'm Deja Lu, psychic medium, and I just want to say your guys' energy really has definitely a yin yang type feeling. So, where I want to start is potentially what I see happening for you. And I definitely see some really strong energies here. When we speak of cards like the Wheel of Fortune, the World card, um, the Emperor and the Empress card, and all of these powerful, if you look at these cards, they're surrounded by black. So this is like the most powerful cards in a means whenever it comes to tarot. And so when we see this much of the black borders come out, this is a very, very significant time in your life. And I definitely don't want to like push you in a state of fear at all because this is amazing. So stay with me and find out the details on this, okay? Comment below and let me know what's going on because I really love how this energy feels as far as it being very spiritual and with the understanding that all of this is meant to get you to your highest timeline or to your best life, depending on however that you look at it, okay? So, I have right here the Magician card in reverse with the Wheel of Fortune, and this is things not going as planned, and but it's moving forward for you, right? Maybe you have been. It's feeling out of control, right? Like going quicker than you like it, or it's unexpected, feeling very much out of your control, like it's not anything that you thought would go down. And it comes with the Ten of Swords, which is it ultimately, the last part of it is bright horizon. It's things getting better. But the thing of it is the all the 10 swords in the back. This is speaking of endings, jealousy, things that are basically not very good. But with that being said, this is going to expose what no longer serves in your life, whether it be a person, place, or a job, or whatever the case may be. This is showing you that it's time for you to consider how you can nurture yourself to accept that you are in a place that grief and blessings can land in the same place, right? So find some comfort in the fact that this is going to be very successful, right? This is the victory card. This is saying that it's going to be great, right? You're going for a ride. It's going to be an interesting journey here. With that being said, I ask about your feelings here, and it's definitely a feeling of being rushed, things out of control. And I understand why that you feel like you need to be in control of your life, but at the same time, the universe has its own way, its own plan, right? And so things just happen. And when we try to resist and we swim up the river against the current, then it's going to be harder. So if you go with the flow and allow yourself to trust the journey, then this is going to be fun. There's a lot of healing in this and you breaking free of chains that have been keeping you restricted and feeling as though you are being controlled, right? Like you can't break free of this toxic situation. But with that being said, I got opportunity beckons and lead in reverse. So again, this is like, okay, here's a really good opportunity for you, but it may be something unexpected, and so you're just kind of like, my hands are tied. This is what I got to do. It's also calling for you to take the lead instead of being submissive. It's important for you to really think deeper about what this is that you really want, and be mindful of I'm kind of seeing a contract here, so this could be a job, or maybe if you're buying a house or signing some kind of contract, right? This could even be marriage. But understand that you need to make sure to you take a good look at this contract that you have signed, and be in a place of sovereignty with it. I think that's the word I'm looking for. You just want to be sure that it's really what you want. And you also want to understand the investment in it, if that makes sense. But the embrace card here signifies that there's going to be a time where you feel as though there's no choice, with the world card, because this is embrace, but it is the world card. So it's, you know, to me, it makes me feel like I'm not grounded, right? Like I'm just almost a victim in this situation, which is really difficult feeling. But with the fact that this card come out, it doesn't matter if it's reversed or not. This is letting you know that this is a big time to be present in this moment, right? Don't be grounded in the past. And I want you to consider the future because that's very important, but right now is what matters, okay? What are you passionate about, and how can you allow yourself to let go of how things happen, right? And so, with that being said, I got a couple of chakra cards here. And in case you don't know what a chakra is, it's an we have all have an energy system that sits just outside of our body. And it's important for us to be sure that those are aligned, which helps us with our gifts, right? Our intuition, our gut feelings, our knowings, all of these things. But regardless of that, I like to use them for the sentence. So the third eye chakra in in reverse, it says you don't see something coming. So it's unseen, unexpected, shocking, right? And it could have just happened, but regardless, it's something that it feels as though you are still going through, okay? Throat chakra, so you're speaking of, and then the solitude card in reverse. So this is, you need deeper introspection, right? I know it might not feel like that you have the time to really think about things, but that's exactly when you do need to take a moment and meditate, and try to figure out some deeper um, beliefs, or what your gut feelings are, your instincts, right? Do you feel good about this or not? And with that being said, I pulled some of these um, affirmation cards, and I got vulnerability is powerful and let go of control. So that's what we were speaking of as far as things just feeling out of your control. It's nothing that really you can, unfortunately. But this is in a place of when you should find faith and understand that the universe, God, source, would like what's best for you, not trying to hurt you, not trying to punish you, but taking you away from a situation that no longer serves you. Again, whether it's a person, place, or thing, it doesn't, that it's like a protective feeling. And so then also with that deck, I got You Are Brilliant, with which is a peacock card. And then on a new deck, I got the peacock card. And it says beautiful, elegant, to shape one's unique spiritual outlook and the outcast, and showcase a colorful future. And then I got good news. Let this message of hope inspire you to keep going and to lend your support to others. Absolutely beautiful. But that there is a validation that things are, it's good. It feels bad, but it's good, right? As long as you can open your mind to a different perspective. And so whenever I seen that I got two of these peacock cards, I wanted to look up the spiritual meaning of this. And this is like rebirth and transformation. This is shedding of the old and what no longer serves you. This is also directly connected to your throat chakra. So be sure that you are expressing yourself and, accepting. Oh, how is this? Like, spiritually, you have these hopes and dreams, right? But you may not know how they're going to happen, but the universe is going to make things happen. I know that comes out weird, but just embrace it. And then what else was here? The is the ultimate symbol of owning your beauty and stepping out of the shadows. It teaches you that letting your gifts be seen is not arrogance, it's an honor. So if you're trying to dumb yourself down for someone, this is not a time for this. You're not being arrogant, you're not boasting, or whatever the case may be, but this is an honor. Whatever this situation is bigger than you, and there's really blessings at the same time as the chaos. So try to embrace that and to really be sure to make sure you're not overspending and being mindful, right? Looking at the contrast of things, because I have some cards here that's called What Lies Beneath. And this deck is really blunt, and so I just kind of blanket it here. But I got divorce, breaking a contract. No, I'm not telling you that you're getting divorced. Some of you maybe, but again, this is being mindful of the contracts, right? What contract needs to be broken that you feel like that you are committed to that no longer serves you. And this is connected to a bugaboo energy, which bugaboo is something that is driving you insane, right? It's not helping you be positive with life, and I got running away. And so this is you feeling as though you want to escape everything, and that's okay, right? Take some time, schedule some alone time with yourself, and just be in the energy and think about what it is that you want, because this, I'm telling you guys, this is big. And I ask what, let's not do that just yet. But this here is the in the shadow for you, and this is unity, companionship, and illumination. So, this here, if you look at these two cards, they're very fiery. um com- Companionship come out in reverse, because that's almost feeling as though you're struggling with finding people who are similar to you, and but it's also saying that that's coming towards you. And the illusions is, it's bringing out the, shining light to the darkness ultimately, so that you can figure out and learn from your mistakes from the past, or the lessons that was brought to you, and allow it to illuminate and, shine the light where you need to, as far as your relationships, your job, all of this, right? This is all of this. This is a big energy. And then the blocking you, this is the moon honor phases, and it says respect where you are, self-care, sync with cycles. So this is, like I said, be sure you're living in the now, honor the cycles. People in relationships and jobs sometimes are like leaves on the trees. They only last seasons, right? But they're constantly doing something, moving in the wind or whatever. You rarely see a stillness, but maybe you do need a little bit of stillness. You just need to take a minute. But I feel like ultimately in all of this, you've already had hopes and dreams of this happening. You just didn't know how it was going to happen, and things unexpectedly took this crazy, wild turn that you weren't expecting. So let's look here at these shadow work questions that you can look at. What can I burn? Interesting. And I just talked about the fire on those, so make that connection too. Burn it, Burn it all. The ugly lies, the pain, the shame, the criticism, the images that run through your head, the reminders of what you did wrong, and the proof that you are not enough. Burn, baby, burn. Your soul is calling. It's time for a rebirth. You are like the phoenix rising from the ashes, no longer attached to the past. You are free. Your wings are ready. Use them. Today's soul action. Make the choice that you will no longer let the past define you. Pick up your pen. What will your next chapter be like? And am I focusing on what I want most? One reason so few of us achieve what we truly want is that we never direct our focus. We never concentrate our power. Most people dabble their way through life, never deciding to master anything in particular. So today's soul action on that one is what you focus on grows. Today, ask yourself, is my life a reflection of my values? Or do I need to make some adjustments and prioritize? And as I look over, I realize that I missed some of these. So let's take a look. Maybe they're supposed to be last, right? So we got it's time to take action. Like I said, it's going to be all of a sudden. You're going to have decisions to make. You're very close to achieving your goal. So, like I said, this feels like you were almost manifesting this. And walk through your fears, because I'm telling you right now, you should never let your fears stop you from doing whatever this is that you want, okay? Step into your fears and set yourself free because it's time. Wow, Taurus, that's a lot, right? But if you need some help getting through this situation or you want to go individually for yourself, please reach out. I have readings available. Make sure you give me a like, follow, and comment below. Okay. I love understanding what you guys are going through and knowing, how I possibly could have helped you in this situation. Okay. We all learn and grow somehow. I love you all so much. Bye for now.